Yo, what's up? DJ Crown J in the house. I got one of my brothers with me, Dallas Cowboy football news. We're here to talk about defensive shortage, man. A couple of things we got going on. Dallas Cowboy football news. Introduce yourself, brother.
What's going on, you guys? Dallas Cowboy football news. Shout out to Fifth Quarter Cowboys for having this show tonight. Invited me. I took the invitation as quick as he said. Here.
Pretty much, this is a defensive thing. For the most part, we talking defense, but we're gonna talk Cowboys overall. Buddy Johnson in the house, Space Cowboy. Boy, I didn't know you were live.
Buddy Johnson, what's up? Buddy Johnson, man, he's always. I mean, he's subscribed to all of us during those round tables, man. Marquise, what's up?
Yeah, this pretty much just a quick one, y'all. Like nothing long drawn out. I know we got a couple more people live. We don't like to crossfire with each other, so it's pretty much a quick one. Ain't no news really been going on besides we got a little thing to talk about with Malik Collins and a couple more defensive positions I want to get into. So starting, we brought Terrell McClain in. We had dinner with him, probably talked some numbers here and there. We all know the Cowboys don't really like to open their bank up if it's really not, somebody that's already there. They like the Cowboys' philosophy. They like to pay their players. Technically, Terrell was a player, but he left because it was a money thing when he left the first time. So, pretty much. They had dinner. I pretty much thought it was a sealed deal. They said everything was positive coming out of there, and what do you know, man? He goes to Dallas. He goes to Atlanta. So I don't know about this Jihad Ward guy, man. I want good depth. I don't just want depth. Chaz Green and Byron Bell was depth. I want good, dependable depth. You know what I'm saying? Not saying we can't turn Jihad Ward into, a Marinelli guy. Marinelli works magic. With Hello Newman in the house as always.
Hello Newman.
Yeah, he said what's up to you too, football news. So pretty much we just gonna talk about this defensive little thing we got going on right now with these tackles, man. Football news, bro. Are we in need of major depth on that front defensive line?
No, and here's why. You just invested money in Brian Price. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Stephen Pye retired. You just invested money in Brian Price. You went out. You got Lance Armstrong. You still got Tyrell Crawford, who could be somewhat disruptive in the middle, batting balls down, quarterback pressure. There was one time in the National Football League when he had 35 quarterback pressures in a season. Ridiculous.
Bro, but you mean Dorrance Armstrong? Lance Armstrong is an astronaut.
Oh, yeah, Dorrance Armstrong. Dorrance Armstrong Jr., put some respect on it. And then, you got Tank over there. You got David Irvin that still can play the middle. So I don't think it's a big blow. With Malik Collins getting injured, it's not. It's a broken foot. He has to get surgery on it. Anytime you got to get surgery on something, it's very serious. But at the same time, the nature of the injury and the timetable that we have now. Now, if he would have broken in training camp, then we'll be talking a different discussion. But Malik Collins will be on the field week 1.
He will be on the field. Okay.
And here's why. Check this out. Here, let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Because he's had this injury before and he knows how to rehab it. So he knows what to do to get him back. Because he's already been through this before. It's almost like with Sean Lee. Sean Lee could tear his ACL 10 times. He knows how to recover from it. He knows how to come back from it. So, he's had this broken foot before. He's dealing with the same doctors. He already went through these stages. Malik Collins, he will be back week 1.
All right. So, and Hello Newman had to correct me too. I said he was a an astronaut. Lance Armstrong was actually the biker that had the fucking drug thing going on.
Yeah, the steroid. Why the hell would you take steroids to ride a bike?
Neil Armstrong was an astronaut. Pardon me. Thank you, Hello, Numa. See, that's why we got these good followers and good subscribers, bro. They always correct us. Neil Armstrong. Space Cowboy in the house.
Is he?
Yeah, Space Cowboy in the house, man.
He ain't popped up on my end.
Football news. Hello, Numa said, who are our defensive tackles?
Defensive tackles. You got David Irvin. You got you got Tyron Crawford still there. You got why you put me on the spot? I can spit this fire out, you know. Now you put me on the spot.
We got David Irvin.
Brian Price.
Okay, go ahead.
Brian Price, David Irvin, Tyron Crawford. You got shit. Why do you have to put me on the spot for, brother? Someone, Space Boy, rocket scientist, shoot me some names.
I mean, he not online with us. He was in the chat.
Oh, well, Cowboys.
Cowboy X Factor said, DCFM, how you feel about Ryan Switzer trade now for Jihad?
Now it's still ridiculous, and nothing's gonna change the fact. It's been what, 3 weeks? I'm still pissed. Are you kidding me? And this is what I don't get about Cowboy fans, right? I made a rant video. I didn't know it was going to blow up like that. But anyway, I made a rant video, and if you read the comment section, they're like, "Who the fuck is Ryan Switzer? He has 2 fumbles. I'll never forget those." Then I think they just heard the names. Like me and Fifth Quarter Cowboys, we talk all the time. We were just talking about this, and I give credit to him. Because it hits home, guys. Check this out. Hear me out, Cowboys X Factor. Check this out. You hear the name, you hear the team that he came from, immediately what goes into your head? The record, right? Mm-hmm. And then you might have seen some flashes of, you know, prime time's top 5 or, you know, top 10 plays of the week. You know, are you playing Madden, the special team punt returner of the week, right? So you see that, you hear this name a couple of times. Oh my God, this guy's legit, right? Mm-hmm. Wrong, guys. This guy has 21 career fumbles. He's missed so many games. Matter of fact, if you want to really look at it, Ryan Switzer's rookie year was better than Tavon Dawson's rookie year. So don't come at me with that nonsense.
I heard you needed some names.
That's how I feel about it. Then you go trade for this Jihad Ward or whatever his name is. I mean, he has an incredible backstory. Don't get me wrong. Like, this guy literally came up from absolutely zero. He walked, and he rode boats. He took cabs, whatever he could do to get to college. I mean, this guy has an excellent backstory. I mean, if you go do some research on Jihad Ward, I mean, he has an incredible story. From where he's at now, from where he came from, like, it's like nobody's like ever seen before. So I think that the Cowboys, I mean, they got to work with him.
Another one of my brothers in the house, Space Cowboy 17. What's up, man?
Man, what up, brothers? Yeah, I heard you guys needed some names for defensive tackles, so I got a couple.
What we got, bro?
Okay, so you got Brian Price, obviously you mentioned. You got Richard Ashe. You have Daniel Ross. You have Jihad Ward. You got you got David Irving. You got Tyron Crawford. I mean, you have a ton of players. I mean, and you know, obviously, you know, Taco's going to be on the defensive end, but I thought that you might have put him at defensive tackle, but not put him at end. I mean, you have Malik Collins and a couple other guys on the roster. There's a guy by the name of Osborne, number 66. I don't know his first name. I think DeQuinton Osborne, some you know, undrafted free agent. Obviously, like, you know, to me, the Cowboys have a ton of depth at the defensive tackle position, and like Dallas Cowboy Football News said, I'm not going to be shocked if Malik Collins comes back week 1 or is definitely back for the, you know, the season, because he has rehab. You know, he did break his foot before, and I wouldn't be shocked if he's back. But I will tell you, do not expect him to be, you know, the long-term option. He will be gone after his deal is done.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you like I asked Michael. Football news: is there a need for defensive tackle to come in, or are we okay?
To me, we should be fine. I mean, obviously, with the addition of Jihad Ward, it kind of makes it more relaxed. I mean, if we didn't have Jihad Ward, I would have been a bit more concerned. But I think the Cowboys will be fine. Look, Rod Marinelli knows exactly how to bring the most out of his defensive players. And to me, and I'm not trying to disrespect Malik Collins, but in all honesty, Malik Collins, he did have a disappointing, obviously, he didn't really flash on the screen for me when I saw him. And again, no disrespect to him. It's just for me, this guy is definitely going to be gone after his contract is expired, especially since he broke his foot again.
I don't want to say you. Marquis said he would put Taco on the inside with David Irving. How y'all feel about that?
That's what I said they should have done when we drafted him. I wanted us to put him at defensive tackle.
My Cowboys family said Ward might not make this team. Then we should have kept Switzer then. Like football news said, man, it's just like this, bro. We saw Tavon Austin. We thought St. Louis ran. We thought how good of a team they were last year, and we thought Tavon Austin was going to bring some of that juice over here. A lot of people are hype over the name. I'm not saying Tavon won't be effective.
Man, he ain't got no juice, and he's not going to be effective. Let me tell you why. They list him as a running back. If you got Bo Scarborough, who the Dallas Cowboys admittedly said they got a 5th-round grade on him, you traded away a 6th-round pick. So automatically, if they got a 5th-round grade on Bo Scarborough, he makes him more valuable than Tavon Austin, okay? Then you got Rod Smith. Sit on him, Rod. Sit on him, Rod Smith. Then you got Rod Smith. You have a 3-headed monster running game. Tell me where Tavon Austin fits in there. You don't need nothing else. You pound that rock, and guess what? You pound that rock some more.
Not only that, I want to just build off of that. Rod Smith showed he can be good in the passing game. I'm like, he has speed on him. I mean, he's not like, he's going to burn you speed like that bad, or that great. But, he showed it in the Giants game. He clearly has, the ability to be used in the passing game. So I think with Tavon Austin, to me, they're probably going to keep him as a receiver, but he's going to be like one, I don't know what they're going to do with him. But to me, he's probably going to make the team because they need him to make the team. You know what I mean? Because they gave up assets to get him.
My Cowboys family said, let's see what both these guys do in camp, Ward and Austin, and go from there. I predict Austin will, with 6 touches per game and making the team. Ward, practice squad. Roddy, what's up in the house? Salute, brother. Salute. Salute as always. All right, guys. Let's talk about this topic. Cornerbacks. Okay. So if you can, off the top of my head, they said Byron Jones is going to be a cornerback this year. So we're talking Byron Jones, Cheeto, Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown, and X is pretty much a safety, right?
Duke Thomas. Don't forget about Duke.
Duke Thomas
and Marquez.
Marquez White.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's talk about our starting cornerbacks. We pretty much can say the outside corners are going to be Lewis and Awuzie?
Yeah. They did very well there. So, but I would just I'm not saying they're going to do bad, but I would just, proceed with we got Chris Richard. I think we'll be fine, but I think I want to see how they do in year 2 so I can, be for certain these are the guys with the future at cornerback.
Okay.
Absolutely not. You put Byron, man, the move of moving Byron to cornerback was the best move all season. You made Byron Jones the number 1 cornerback. You put Lewis over there on number 2.
The outside?
You do. I'm telling you right now. Scout it up. Space Boy brought up Chris Richard. Look at Byron Jones measurables and look at what's his name? Richard Sherman's measurables. Look at him. Chris Richard, there's a reason why day 1 he wanted to move Byron Jones to corner. So you got Byron number 1, you got Lewis number 2, and you got Cheeto Awuzie at number 3.
So wait a minute. You're not gonna put Byron Jones on the tight end?
Oh, absolutely not. Cheeto does a better job. Cheeto's more stickier. Cheeto's a lot more stickier. And I'm not even trolling, fellas. Watch some tape. Do the scouts. I'm telling you right now, Byron Jones with Chris Richard as a coach is going to be fantastic.
I like what Byron Jones, my Cowboys family, exactly. My Cowboys family said Jones at slot. Wake up, DCFN.
Oh, I'm awake.
I don't know.
Alive.
Byron Jones covers tight ends like nobody. Like look on them touchdowns where Awuzie and Lewis got burnt. It was big guys that they couldn't do nothing with.
Exactly.
Byron Jones can handle tight ends. I don't know.
Because Byron Jones is that athletic. Like, people forget that, and I understand, like, he was, of course, a combine warrior, but, like, besides that, he's gifted athletically, and he can cover tight ends extremely well.
Simon said Jones in the slot. Duh.
No, guys. Watch training camp. Watch this stuff. I'm telling you, Byron Jones will make an impact at playing CB1.
No. Byron Jones has to be slot tight end. Jordan
I'm telling you.
No, brother. No, sir.
I'm telling you. No, I'm telling you. There's a reason why Chris Richard is because no one's going to move a safety to a slot receiver. No one's going to do that.
But that's what he played when Marietta played him at cornerback last year. It was a slot. You didn't watch it?
I'm telling you.
Byron Jones was covering tight end. Who was covering Kelsey? Byron Jones.
What was Byron Jones? He was a safety then, right?
But we moved him down in the slot. I'm talking about when Marinelli switched up his scheme and we was playing. We had Byron in the slot. He was covered. Come on, bro.
Telling you got to move Byron Jones to CB1. I'm telling you.
Oh man, see DCFN. This why my whole chat always call you drunk, man.
It's the Dez birthday.
This is why my whole chat always call you drunk. Hey, my Cowboys family, thank you for coming through. Simon's in the house, man. Dez's birthday, man. You know what I'm talking about. Throw up the X, everybody, for Dez. Don't care what DCFN got to say. Byron Jones is the fucking slot CB, Simon says.
Did we see what happened with Jordan Lewis versus Michael Crabtree? We know Michael Crabtree is built, very physical, and he struggled, man. And
you're talking about a rookie that went up that had the most touchdowns with the Oakland Raiders. Okay, so you better put some respect on Michael Crabtree's name, number 1. And you better put some respect on Jordan Lewis' name, number 2. Because if I'm not mistaken, Jordan Lewis had a damn good rookie year. And that right there was like.
When did I say he was bad? When did I say he was bad?
Was less than a handful. Was less than a handful of times that he messed up, guys.
Okay,
I'm telling you.
I understand that, but I can easily say, well, look, Anthony Brown did solid in his rookie season. Then look what happened. I'm not trying to say Jordan Lewis and Chidobe are going to follow the same path. My thing is I want to make sure that this defense is capable, and I think Chris Richard will do the job. To me, Byron is your slot corner. You have both Cheeto and you have Jordan Lewis on the outside, and Anthony Brown is your rotational guy. Plain and simple. And that's the problem, man. For me, Jordan Lewis cannot play the slot. We saw how he went up against people that were, bigger than him. He didn't do so well. He would either
football knew you making people leave. Simon said he out. He said you make him leave. Football knew. Stop it. DJ Crabtree got punked by Talib. Put some respect on Garrett, guys. Now, Cowtown Texas. Oh Lord Jesus. Oh Lord. Cowtown Texas.
You ready for this?
Jesus Christ.
You ready for this?
Football News went and got some numbers, y'all. Here he go.
Rich Sermon 6'3". Byron Jones is 6'1". Okay? The corner that they got over there in Seattle, he's 6 foot. Cheeto Bay Awuzie, 6 foot. That's Chris Richard's defense right there, fellas. Tall on the outside, short in the end.
Football news, we going to put the numbers up on y'all. Got time text. What's up, brother? You know you be full of shit. It's good to see you stopping through and showing some love. Guys, let's talk about – I saw my brother Space Cowboy video earlier. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's about Jalen Smith saying he's not using the brace.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it, y'all. Football news. Like, you made a good point a couple months ago when I talked about Jalen. You said we can't keep babying him. We got to see what he can do at 100%. So, which was a good point. You said we got to put him out there. And I agree with that. I agree. We can't keep holding back and hesitating because of an injury. You know, we got to see if this guy's the real deal at 100% or not. So I agree with you when you said that. And with that being said, Dallas Cowboys football news. What do you expect out of Jalen Smith this year?
I'm going to be honest with you. I expect greatness. And I'll tell you why. The confidence is there. Like Space Boy said, he's not wearing any ankle support, fellas. That's all the confidence you need. The injury that set him back, it's almost like when you have a death in the family, right? You got to start taking things down slowly but surely when you're grieving, right? The ankle brace is part of the objects that make you grieve longer. So by the time you take those away, you start feeling better. You start getting your life back. Depression's not more of a deal, right? This brace right here, it gives Jalen Smith all the confidence in the world, guys. Dominate.
Mm-hmm.
Space Cowboy 17. What do you expect from Jalen Smith in 2018, man?
To me, I believe he led the team in tackles. I'm expecting the same this year, but here's the thing. I expect Jalen Smith to take on the role of being the blitzing linebacker, and we know he's going to play the strong side, and that's what he does best. You know? And I said, and I even mentioned in my video, Jalen Smith did not look comfortable in the first couple seasons. He could not read the quarterback, excuse me. He couldn't see what was going on, and he didn't want to tackle. But we did see a glimmer of what he could be, or a portion of what he could be at the latter part of the season. He was making plays. He was sacking, he was sacking guys. Well, I think he only got one sack. I was at the game where he caught an interception, even though they said it hit.
Or the one that hit the ground?
Yeah, I was mad. I was like,
The new rule, though, that's catch.
Yeah, exactly. But no, I was cheering for him because I feel that Jalen was getting his confidence back, and I guarantee you that this guy is going to be a stud for us this year. He has to be. If not, the Cowboys made a huge mistake because now that sets us back again at the linebacker position, but I don't think we'll be that bad. We'll be fine.
Marquis said Jalen is playing Sam because Van Der Esch will be in the middle. So Sean Lee is at will.
Yeah. Sean Lee has been playing the weak outside linebacker position for, I believe, the last couple seasons now, and that's why he's been relatively injury free. He's not taking on that huge physical role, and I believe Hitchens played the middle linebacker spot, so that's where Van Der Esch comes in.
Man, Hitchens played everywhere. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Jalen will be ready. Okay, man. So, like I said, we mostly talking defense, but we're going to get into other things too. So, Jalen, I think, I disagree with football news when he talk about the team giving Chaz Green confidence for the Falcons game, but I 100% agree with you about that brace coming off. That brace coming off makes him feel better. Him wearing it kind of makes him hesitating to step and not wanting to get hurt. So I do think the brace coming off will create a lot of confidence in Jalen Smith this year. Ron Smith in the house. I'm good, brother.
Hold on. What? Ron Smith, what's up, man?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, we just chilling, man. We talking Jalen Smith. Now, I want to move over to Leighton Van Der Esch. There's a lot of high praise for the kid. I'm hoping he does good because he's on our goddamn team. I don't believe Esch will start out. Wow, Jeff said he don't believe Van Der Esch will start. He's gonna start.
He has to. You cannot draft. You can't you cannot do what they did with Taco. You have to start him.
Exactly.
You just spent a mid-tier first-round pick on a guy. You're not that's how I feel when people take quarterbacks number 1 overall. You got to start them. Stop wasting. Then it's a waste of money and resources. So, that's just fine.
Is going to start, in my opinion, Jeff. I think they really going all out with this guy. I think they're going to start him. I project that if he's healthy 100%, he will have a lot of tackles. I think he's going to be effective in the pass game. I think he will also help out who's ever in that slot cornerback. I think he's going to help out a lot right there. I think Van Der Esch, he's going to cause a lot of – he's a tall guy. Once again, I still don't like getting him at 19, and I'm going to say that forever. It was just so much – it was so many good things there at 19, but, it's the past. We got him now, so. I think Van Der Esch is going to be very effective in the pass game. Like you said, Space Cowboy, Jaden Smith is going to be a blitz animal this year.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be a blitz animal this year, in my opinion. And I think Van Der Esch is going to be in that pass. Jalen's going to be after that quarterback. Sean Lee's going to be after that running back. And Van Der Esch is going to be in that pass. In my opinion, that's how I think the Cowboys are going to use our linebackers this year. So, with that being said, I hope the kid has a healthy, dominating rookie season, beside one of the best linebackers in the NFL right now. Sean Lee is one of the best. Mm-hmm. One of the best. Yeah, you're right, Hello Newman. So close. That Space Cowboy 17, bro. We're done. We're almost a month out. We're close to a month out of the draft. Van Der Esch, they had their first practice today. He's number 55, bro. How do you feel right now about the kid?
Yeah, for me, it's extremely imperative that the Cowboys try to develop Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith as much as possible, especially since Lee's getting up there in age, you guys, and we don't know how much more. I don't know if he could play a full season. I know he did. I'm not trying to say he won't, but you got to make sure these guys are ready. To me, I was not good, happy with the pick because of the strategic, idea of trading down and getting the guy. Yeah. But this guy is exactly what the Cowboys need. They needed a middle linebacker that could cover the middle of the field. Okay. You got your guy that can blitz the quarterback in Jalen. Sean Lee plays the run extremely well. Mm-hmm. Van Der Esch is going to be your cover 2 middle linebacker, and we needed that. Ever since Rolando McClain left, we have failed to, have a guy that can be there 24/7, covering the middle of the field. So I think Van Der Esch is he's a solid pick, but me personally, like you just said, it's not like I hated the Van Der Esch getting picked. It's where we picked him at. So to me, I think he's going to have a solid rookie year.
Football news, give it to me. Van Der Esch, bro. 2018, what we doing?
Van Der Esch. Lord have mercy. There's an undrafted free agent by the name of Joel Lanning. Mickey Spagnola did a nice piece on him. He's from Iowa State, 6'1", 238 pounds. He plays, and they have him listed as a Mike linebacker. So for the guys in the comment section saying Van Der Esch might not start, there's some logic to that because Joe Lanning, he has tons of experience playing football, 12-man football. Leighton Van Der Esch played 8-man football in high school. He was a one-year starter at Boise State. Okay? One-year starter at Boise State. Boise State don't run pro football defenses. This guy has a lot to learn. I mean, a lot to learn. If I was Van Der Esch, I'd be looking over my shoulder saying, who's this Joe Lanning? Iowa State, man. This guy knows his stuff because he has, number one, more experience. You can have the measurables. You can have the height. But when it comes to football lingo, that's complicated. First-round pick quarterbacks, number 1 overall, struggle to learn that NFL lingo. You gonna tell me a linebacker is gonna learn in his first year? You can't play as you go with them. You got to develop Van Der Esch. But if that Joel Lanning, he's gonna look nice, guys. And I gotta tell you, don't be surprised if Joel Lanning is playing Mike linebacker for the Dallas Cowboys this year.
Wow, man. That's tough. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all right here. I know football news. He's big on Frazier. I'm big on Frazier. Yo, my Cowboys family, they just laugh at you, football news. They just laugh at you. They say you just spit out the most shit.
No, they can laugh all they want to.
Is fucking stoned.
They can laugh all they want to, guys. I'm telling you. Go get on the YouTubes. Type in Lanning, right? Joel Lanning. Go watch some highlights. Go to Van Der Esch. Go watch some highlights, and you tell me who's better. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, y'all. Okay. So let's go on to the motherfucking $1 million man, the man that we put that big ass stamp on. Tank. And I just got one simple question. Space Cowboy, how many sacks after this 17 million will Tank see?
Okay.
In your opinion, how many? With our schedule, the tackles he will be facing, the quarterbacks that know how to run and get out of the pocket. We got some good quarterbacks this year we playing. So will Tank have a better year than last year?
Man, it is hard to match that sack total. Yep. To me, I think he will definitely get double-digit sacks. And, he has to, man. And I even said that putting him on the franchise tag is the best decision the Cowboys can make in regards to him. A lot of people thought he was the best, lineman, defensive, player coming out of that draft. The free agency class, excuse me. And I think that he will have double-digit sacks. Look, you're going up against, Cam Newton. He's going to he's going to try and roll out of the pocket, so I can definitely see, or try to scramble and do all that other stuff. I can definitely see him, getting his fair share. It's, again, like, to me, I just think that, he'll have double-digit sacks. I mean, I don't really have much else to say on that. I mean, he's going to have a solid year. But I will tell you this. If he disappoints, you got to let him go. So,
Jeff said only 8 sacks. Dallas Cowboy football news. I'm almost afraid to ask you, man. You just so crazy with your shit. Dallas Cowboy football news. How many sacks do you, with the teams we got this year, the quarterbacks we playing, the tackles that Tank got to go up against? How many sacks you project that he will see? This is only opinion. This is what you think. Give me a number.
All right, let me. What college did Tank Lawrence play at? Right, Boise State, right?
Him, Tyrone Crawford.
Who do we just get done talking? Who do we just get done talking about? Right, Van Der Esch, Boise State product, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long did it take for Tank Lawrence to get it? To get the NFL, to get it. Hey, go after that quarterback. 3 years. Okay? And Tank Lawrence been playing ball his whole life. 12-man ball his whole life. So don't come at me saying I'm stoned when it took a guy playing defensive end in the NFL 3 years to get it. Okay? You got to get it. Van Der Esch, he's going to struggle with that NFL lingo. He's going to struggle with Rod Marinelli in his face calling him a little girl. It's going to bother him. It's going to bother him. But anyway, back to your question. But that's a good point. I mean, Tank Lawrence, it took him a while to get it. It's going to take Van Der Esch a while to get it, okay? Man, dude, this guy, he finally gets it. The confidence is there. Tank Lawrence, he finally gets it. The confidence is there, guys. I mean, this guy was a complete animal. But one thing we lacked, I mean, this guy could have had easily 20 sacks. But one thing he lacked was those games where, it was a stretch. With 3 games he didn't get a sack? It's them games right there that he has to figure out how to be more consistent, game in, day out, right? How can we double stuff? How can we use the best product on the field? I am the best product. He has to have that mindset. I am the best product on this field. I got to beat the man in front of me. I got to beat the man when there's two guys in front of me. Without double teaming me, I got to beat it. Right? He finally gets it. The confidence is there. This guy is going to ball out. 18 sacks. 18 fucking sacks.
Bam. Yeah, I mean.
Holy shit.
But, yeah, it's a huge year for the Cowboys in 2018 because, they have all that cap room and you have to determine how they're going to spend it, man. And I know a lot of people say, well, we got like over $70 million of cap space. Guys, that is extremely, extremely just.
Football news. They say you basically just said an undrafted free agent going to start over our number 19 pick.
You bet your ass I did. And guess what? An undrafted free agent was our quarterback, our franchise quarterback for 10 years. Also, we had Patrick Creighton, 2004. He was a 7th round, but you consider him an undrafted player, balling out. You had Cole Beasley. You had Lucky Whitehead, who made a little bit of splash, right? You had, I can go on with undrafted free agent, the Dallas Cowboys. Don't sleep on undrafted free agents. Okay, just because you're number 1 draft pick for the Dallas Cowboys don't mean shit.
I got Tank at the same number we paid him. We paid him $17 million. I got him at 17 sacks because I see Taco with about 8 this year. Andrew DeCarl's at 18 sacks. Come on, bro. That's a little too much. I got Taco getting 8 sacks this year. I think Taco's really going to step up. And hello, Newman, brother. Brother, you my brother, man. You always here. But, bro, you said Charles Tapper is going to have Taco and Gregory in the unemployment line. Come on, bro.
Who? Who's that? Charles Tapper?
Hello Newman said Charles Tapper is going to put Gregory and Taco in the unemployment line.
He's still on the team? Charles Tapper's still on the team?
Yeah, he's still
there.
Hey, y'all smell that? That smells like Mr. Irrelevant.
Football news be killing. DJ, why are people worried about Van Der Esch being first-year starter? Taco was too. Because most of the time when you get a first rounder, you get them to make an impact. They supposed to start. You know what I'm saying? And back in a couple months ago, I was telling Football News I didn't want not Football News. I was telling my Cowboy family I didn't want a linebacker because I didn't think they were going to start because I thought this was when I thought Hitchens was still going to be there. I thought Hitchens was still going to be there. And I said I didn't want a linebacker because it was going to be the Taco effect where they wasn't going to start. We picked another first rounder that didn't start. But Hitchens is gone. Van Der Esch, more than likely, is going to start. We will correct DCF.
Joel Lanning.
Going to start up in 15 minutes or so. DCF fan, my chat, you have my chat always. They ain't saying you high, they saying you drunk. Andrew DeCarl, I give Taco 5 to 6 sacks. He got better as the year went on. Yep, last season. And with
I'm giving Taco. Taco got it. Okay.
How many sacks? Tell me, bro. Go ahead. How many sacks?
Cattail says this. Taco Charlton, he got it towards the end of the season. You can't lie. I mean, he got 3 sacks, but guess what? Cowboys blog did an awesome video when we drafted Taco. It's called, defensive end expectation, right? Yeah. Like, if you look at the defense, besides Joey Bosa, okay, that's just a freaking nature over there. But if you look at first-round defensive end, they average 3 to 5 sacks. He met that expectation. In his second year, oh, shit. That's a 10-sack guy, dude. 10 sacks. You got 10 sacks, and I ain't talking brown bag specials at Sonic. I'm talking quarterbacks.
Woo! Let's go. Football news be talking to y'all. Space Cowboy, Taco. What we talking about with sacks, man?
To me, it really depends on how we use DeMarcus Lawrence, or how the scheme's gonna look and who's gonna be playing where. So for me, if he's starting, I could definitely see Taco getting around 6 to 7 sacks. I'm not expecting him to get a lot of sacks because, again, I don't know exactly how the rotation is going to look. But if he's the majority starter, I'm expecting around 6 to 7, possibly upwards to 8 sacks. I'm not expecting much depending on how the line looks. So,
yeah. Hello, Newman. I don't know about Tapper, man. You know, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Let me tell y'all something about Randy Gregory that y'all don't know. Let me tell y'all a little something, man. This kid, oh my goodness. You know how some defensive end just got that natural bend to where it's looked like they just fought. Like, man, this dude can get so low and get around the tackle. Randy Gregory is a special player, man. Man, listen to me. I'm telling you what I know. Man, look, if we get Gregory back, Tapper will not beat him out. You can stamp that. If we get Randy Gregory back, Charles Tapper will not beat him out. He's too. Go watch some Randy Gregory highlights. There aren't many. The way the guys cut this, the way he comes up off that line and get that bend around that tackle and go chase that quarterback. Look what he did to Philly last year when he came in 2016 after being out that whole, like, man, I'm telling y'all, Randy Gregory is a player.
Let me tell you something. When Charles Tapper was drafted, I didn't know if it was Tapper or Taper, and I think it's Taper. One time, I'll tell you a funny story. Whenever I was playing high school ball, I got a high ankle sprain, and the coach said, "Mike, do you want to? I mean, are you injured? Are you?" I said, "Coach, just taper it up. I'll be good. Just put tape on it. I'll be good." Mm-hmm. You look at Charles Tapper's injuries. He's taped up, man. He's Charles Taper.
Oof.
Yo, they really going in on you about the Joel Lanning shit, man. They not letting that go, man.
Hey, you don't let it go. See, Cowboy fans, they got short-term memory loss. And they call all-timers for them. It's called sometimers because they sometimes forget who they cheer for and who they go. They stick to players' names, plays. They don't stick to the star. This is what I'm telling you. Don't fall for the name. Des Bryant just got cut. DJ is a big fan, right? Big fan. Tony Romo got cut. I might be putting words in Space Boy's mouth, but I'm just using this as an example. Big fan of Romo, okay?
Yes.
Jason Witten just got let go. I about cried, okay? You can't.
I did a video.
You can't stick to the name on the back of the jersey, guys. Players come and go. It's about what's going to win us 6. Because right now, it's been 23 years. Space Boy, how old are you?
19 going on 20.
19 years. The Dallas Cowboys' last Super Bowl win is older than this boy right here talking all kinds of knowledge about the Dallas Cowboys. It's time to get some shit together. Quit bullshitting about the nameplate and let's start bullshitting about that 6th ring.
Space Cowboy has lost Romo. He lost Dez. He lost Witten. He lost DeMarco Murray. 1980 in the chat, brother. What's good?
1980. What's good?
Yeah, man. It's frustrating because I know for you guys, we've had this talk. It must be harder because you've seen it and hey, this is what we got to do, and I think we're there, and then it doesn't end up happening. For me, I don't have that concept in my head for my team because I was not alive when this happened. Right now, I'll give you an example because I think it's going to happen eventually. Look, I'm a fan of hockey. My Washington Capitals are now playing right now, and it's the first time in my lifetime I'm seeing them play in the conference finals. Okay.
Yeah.
And it goes to show you that things will happen eventually. Like a team will break through. It's not like it's never going to happen. People want to say that won't happen. It will. I think it will.
Appreciate that football news. Not football news. 1980. All right, guys. I got 3 questions, and then we'll take questions from the chat before we get out of here because I don't want to interfere with my Cowboys family going live. 3 questions about the offense, y'all. I got a question about receivers, Zeke, and Dak. I asked a question about Dak. I'm going to ask it again. First question, Zeke, projection, yardage, Space Cowboy. How many?
1,800 yards, 18 touchdowns. And 18 rushing touchdowns, 2 receptions.
Football news, Zeke, yardage, how many?
2K, baby. Are you kidding me? 2K.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Is that even a question? The guy missed 6 games, and he's still averaging 100.4 yards a game.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. I mean, I don't know. I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing. I asked this question about Dak. I'm gonna ask it in a different way. I asked y'all how many y'all think Dak gonna get. Y'all kind of took it down because of the running game we're gonna do. So I'm gonna ask you how many rushing touchdowns Dak himself do you think he's gonna have this year?
Say that question again. I'm sorry.
As far as Dak getting rushing touchdowns himself, how many do you think Dak gonna have?
7.
7. That's a good number. That's a good number.
I was gonna say 6.
Yeah, because that's his average. Like he's gotten 6 in both of his first.
Yeah, I was gonna say 6 too. Okay, cool. Roddy got a question. What was your ass drinking before you was looking at landing highlights? Marquis says Zeke in 1,500.
Hold on, let me answer it. I was drinking a nice can of whoop ass while I was eating some humble pie.
Woo! I like that. Yo, everybody's saying 1,500 for Zeke. Andrew, Marquis,
That's not bad.
everybody's saying 15. I hope he cracked more than 15. Yo, my final question to you guys before we answer a few questions in the chat is, I know what football news is going to say about this. Who will be the Cowboys' go-to receiver this year? I know what football news is going to say, so I'm going to start with Space Cowboy. Space Cowboy, who will be – they're going to spread the ball, but every quarterback got that one. Who do you think that one is going to be?
If I'm if I'm being 100% honest with you, I could say Beasley, but I think it's going to be Gallup. Because to me, I understand. Like to me, you can't go wrong with this question because the way Dak plays, anyone could be his go-to receiver. We might see Terrence Williams be his go-to receiver. Who knows? Beasley might be his go-to receiver. You name it. Okay. So for me, I think I'm going to go with Gallup because with him being young and Dak being young, especially Dak's now becoming a seasoned kind of guy, I would expect Gallup to get some time, man.
Okay. Football news. I really don't have to ask you this because I know your answer. Who will be Dak go-to receiver this year?
Allen Hurns.
Boy! No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing. You could easily say any of them.
But check this out. I don't know if y'all went to DallasCowboys.com and y'all watched the Michael Gallup interview. This guy has a nose ring. I'll tell you a funny story real quick. My sister-in-law got her nose pierced, right? And my father-in-law, he's old school, right? He's old school. Top of the line old school. Old school is you never seen it, right? So my sister-in-law gets her nose pierced and she's scared to show her dad, my father-in-law. So she finally builds up the courage to show him. And the first words out of his mouth was, "You need a third nostril." Wow. So you get Allen Hurns.
Tell us why Allen Hurns.
Because Allen Hurns missed 11 games, right? I mean, Des Bryant missed 10 the last 3 years, okay? 10 games, Des Bryant missed 10 games, right? Yeah. Allen Hurns missed 11. Des Bryant only has 40 more yards in those 3 years than Allen Hurns. So productively, from the standpoint of that, when healthy, because when Allen Hurns was healthy, he had 1,000 yards. That was 3 years ago. Okay? When healthy, 1,000 yards. A productive wide receiver, a proven wide receiver at that. Matter of fact, I talked to a Jacksonville Jaguar fan. He was over there by me in 1980, and I was arguing with some Eagle fans. Y'all could probably watch that in that video. And after I cut off the video, a Jacksonville Jaguar fan, he goes, "Hey, don't sleep on Allen Hurns. He is a beast when healthy." Okay? So this is a guy that's invested in his team. A big fan, right? To go to that draft, stand there for hours, you got to be invested. I mean, it was horrible. Texas Heat, I mean, it was ridiculous. So I'm taking this guy's word for it, and I'm telling you, don't sleep on Allen the Hammer Hurns.
Allen the Hammer Hurns. Yo, 1980 got a question. Me and Football News was just talking about this on the phone. Like I said, me and him talk 24/7. We just talked about this, and his question is: will the young talent help us or hurt us? Football News. I want you to tell him what you told me. You made a good point.
Wait, what was the question?
1980 said, "Will a young team, the Cowboys being the very youngest team in the NFL, will that help us or hurt us?"
Well, there's two ways to look at this.
About if we win or if we lose, what they'll say.
If we win, they'll say, "Oh, they're a young team. That's why they're winning." If we lose, they're going to say, "Oh, That's the young team. That's where they're losing. They ain't got no veteran presence. Then they're going to bring up Witt retired. Romo's been out of there. They're going to say Des Bryant. They cut Des Bryant. What on earth were they thinking? They cut Des Bryant, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if the Dallas Cowboys handle their business, they can be the most explosive, exciting, fan-thrilled, fanatic-giving, humble pie-eating, celebrating, sixth ring, Lombardi trophy holding, bend don't break, never folding defense. None of that no more, guys. This team can be something special, and I can't wait to sit there and watch it. Oh,
Space Cowboy. Will this young team hurt us or help us, brother?
Dallas Cowboy Football News said it perfectly. It depends on the status of the team. People are happy when the team's winning, and they won't talk about the negatives. And to me, I think it's gonna be good in the long run, because you have to understand that even if the Cowboys have like an 11-5, 10-6 season, and it's because of the youth of this team, that's good. That's a good sign, because to me, if the Cowboys can do well being young, and this young team is getting more experience, especially at key positions, I'm going to expect the Cowboys to have a very productive future because of the young talent. I will say this: if there's going to be one thing that's going to hamper the team, possibly, I'm not saying this is going to happen, it's 100% on the defensive side of the ball. Because, and a lot of people go, what about the offense? Well, look, on the defensive side of the ball, you have young talent coming in. You have Van Der Esch coming in here. You got the young cornerbacks. So to me, it's going to lie on how well the defense plays this year. I know a lot of people want to get on the offense, but to me, the offense should be fine. So that's my take on that.
Well, I really don't think it's up to the defense, honestly, because let's be real. Whoever wins time of possession is probably going to win the ball game. And if the Dallas Cowboy offense wins that time of possession with Bo Scarborough, Zeke Elliott, Rod Smith, I ain't going to talk about that scrub Austin. He ain't going to make the team. But if you got that three-headed monster attack, man, and you win that time of possession, and their defense, dude, they're going to be so exhausted. It takes me back to that 2014 game when we went to Seattle and beat Seattle, right? Mm-hmm. That team didn't even want to touch DeMarco Murray because they knew what they're going to give him. Now you got Zeke. Yeah. Now you got Bo Scarborough. That defense is going to say, "Oh, all right, let me see if I can tackle this guy." Nope, I can't. He just bruised the shit out of my goddamn shoulder. Coach, I got a stinger. Icy hot. That's what's going to happen.
So, two more questions, and we got to go because my Cowboys family get ready and go live. Marquis said, "Who you think will be starting the tight end?" Jeff Swain. If Rico don't step up, it's gonna be Jeff Swain. Jason Garrett said they don't know if Rico can take on the load of 60 snaps or something like that. He said, if not proven, it's gonna be Jeff Swain. So
what?
That's what Jason Garrett said. I'm just saying what Garrett.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me hear what you guys say.
No, this is what Garrett said. He said if he don't think Rico can take on all those snaps, he said so. Jeff Swain will probably take the workload. He said that out of his mouth. I think Rico is going to show up. Like I said once before, this guy, you're talking about rebounds. It's the same as snatching the ball out the air. Look at preseason. Cornerbacks can't do nothing but put their arms up. This guy is tall. Rico is almost 7 foot. There's nothing you can do with this big old guy, man. In my opinion, after training, after OTAs, after they leave Oxnard, Rico Gallo will be listed as the starting tight end. That's my opinion.
Oh my God! I think you just insulted me. I think you just insulted the star. Like Shango said, you just took a big shit on that today. Let me tell you something. We just drafted Dalton Schultz. He ran a pro style off Schultz, whatever. Schultz. I'm Mexican.
No respect on his name.
You ever put you ever seen those Facebook memes, Mexican word of the day, and then it's something completely different? That's me right now, right? So, check this out. So, you got Schultz, you got Dalton Schultz. I'm going to call him Dalton. I'm going to call him Daddy D, okay?
Oh, my God.
No, so you got Dalton over there. That's your starting, okay? I mean, this guy put in work. He watches Jason Witten film. He watches Zach Ertz. He watches Greg Olson. I mean, this guy, he played in a pro-style offense very similar to the Dallas Cowboys over there at Stanford, okay? So that's your starting tight end. I mean, right out the gate, he already has a notch in his belt over all these other tight ends in here, okay? Rico can't stay healthy. No, because he played a pro football offense before. Okay, he the same system that they run over there in Stanford is almost very identical to the system we run here. Okay, that's where he has a notch on his belt. The knowledge, the experience, he's going to be starting. And then don't forget about Blake Jarwin. That's your number two. That's your number two right there. This guy can play some ball. Jeff Sweem can't even run fast without losing his balance. Don't tell me he's going to start. He can't run. Rico Gathers can't stay healthy. Rico, I'm done with. I put a fork in Rico. He's over there. I don't know if y'all got to follow him on Instagram, but he's over there in liquor stores with girls twerking all over him. Come on, Rico. Come on, Rico. You got to play some ball, man. You got to play some ball.
Dropping his album.
Right, and Beasley dropping his album. Right, so you got Schultz, you got Blake Jarwin, then you got Jeff Sweem, then you're going to trade Rico for a 7th-round pick.
Wow. Space Cowboy. Who's your starting tight end for this year, brother?
Okay. It depends on Rico. If Rico's fully healthy and he's 100% committed to football, he will be the starter. Okay.
Exactly. That's what I think.
To me, it's his job to lose 110% on him. Now, if Rico is not fully healthy and he does not win the job, to me, it's most likely going to be Swain. Yeah, it's most likely going to be Swain. Schultz is going to be a guy that might end up being groomed into being a starting tight end. But, to me...
Why is that? Why is that?
I don't know if the Cowboys, like his run blocking ability so much that they want him to be the starting tight end. I think that's what he did. He's known as run blocking.
1980 said, who's going to be the starting with Sean Lee and Jalen Smith? LVE. Leighton Vander Esch. That's
good God. Oh, my God.
The Football News said it's going to be Joel Landing, but it's going to be Leighton Vander Esch. He's going to start. He's going to play Mike. He's going to be the pass. He's going to follow the pass. Sean Lee's going to follow the run. Jalen Smith going to be the blitzer. That's what
Let me tell you.
I could be 100% wrong, but that's just my opinion.
When you apply for a job, they say experience required. Resume required. So they want to look at your background, right? Vander Esch ain't got no football background in 12-man. Come on now.
Anyways, Space Cowboy 17. So your starter is Rico if he's healthy and if he's on his shit. That's your starter.
It's his job to lose, man.
Oh my God! Did y'all steal my cough medicine?
Space Cowboys, he's not the starter. Who you got? Jeff Swain or Dalton Schultz?
No, Jeff Swain.
Okay.
Oh my God! What are y'all talking about,
bro? You picking Joel Landing to start over Leighton Vander Esch? What is wrong with you? Are you drunk?
Experience required.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Well. EFCF going 5 y'all. I'm gonna get ready and close it out. Space Cowboy, let them know where they found you. He dropped a video today about Jalen Smith. Brother, go ahead and talk.
Yeah, if you guys don't have, if you guys haven't subscribed to DJ, first off, hit the like button and subscribe to him. First off, that's number one. If you want to subscribe to me, find me on YouTube at Space Cowboy 17, on Twitter at Space_Cowboy at _17, whatever. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm just very excited. My team just won in the conference final, so I'm excited. But yeah, just make sure to follow me there. So
Football News, they killing you in the chat, bro.
Unsubscribe to Dallas Cowboy Football News. He knows nothing about football. I'm playing.
Football News. Go ahead and drop your tag, drop your name, drop your YouTube, your Instagram, your Twitter, drop it all, bro.
Let me tell you something real quick. It's so crazy because, you go watch my throwback videos on YouTube and everything I say come to life. And I have people on there commenting on there, Man, dude, you pretty much predicted this. Man, you pretty much did. I'm telling you, don't disrespect the knowledge of the game. Don't disrespect somebody's opinion. Because when you laughing at it, he who laughs first, that person laughs last. Okay?
That didn't
I
make
think
any
you
sense.
said that wrong.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
He's drunk. Oh my God.
How's it go?
It's he. I can't.
You don't even know how it goes. How you gonna
No,
tell me
I'm
how it
just-
goes when you don't even know how it goes?
I get your point. Yo, I
But
wish
anyway.
Nate would have came on tonight. I get your point, y'all. Football
But-
news. Give them all your stuff, bro, before we can get out of here, man.
But listen, I'm gonna be laughing last. Don't be coming at me in the preseason talking about, oh, I'm a Lanning fan because you just trashed it. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. But anyway, you can find me on Dallas Cowboy Football News on YouTube, Dallas Cowboy Football News on Facebook. If you want some real raw material, you better subscribe to Fifth Quarter Cowboys. You better hit that subscribe button. You better hit that like button.
And
Space Cowboy too. Even though he said unsubscribe for me, I still love you, brother. But
No,
wait
it's
till I
all
see
good.
you.
It's all good. It's all good.
football news. Before we get out of here, tell them why we don't need, in your opinion, why we don't need Tavon Austin.
Are you kidding me? Why is that even a question? If you got the three, if you check this out, if you got Zeke, right? You just drafted Bo Scarborough, who they had immediately said that they had a 5th round grade on the last 3 picks. Bo Scarborough was one of the last 3 picks, right? So they already have him as a fifth round grade, right? Then you got Rod Smith, and then they got Tavon Austin listed as a running back. Tell me where he fits in that. He don't. He's like that puzzle that was never supposed to be in the puzzle box. Like, man, he's that chicken bone that the dog don't want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a wasted move, and it really was. And this was a Scott Linehan move. And you tell me what the fuck Scott Linehan done for this team? Like, are you shitting me right now? The guy looked so confused trying to call plays. Like, Jason Garrett over there chewing gum, clapping his hands like he making homemade corn tortillas. I just don't get it, guys. It was a dumb move by the Dallas Cowboys. It makes no sense. There's really no room for him. You're gonna tell me you're gonna cut Rod Smith and keep Tavon Austin? You're gonna tell me you're gonna keep a guy that had 21 career fumbles? I mean, like, are you kidding me? Like, quit looking at the name and the team that they played on and really dig into stuff, guys, because, like, this move right here, good God. We're going to use him like Lance Dunbar. Tell me how productive Lance Dunbar was.
Oh. Well, there you have it. Dallas Cowboy Football News gave y'all an earful like he do every time on this damn live. I love it every time Space Cowboy comes through with the motherfucking knowledge. Only fucking 19. Him and Game Changer are the 2 youngest guys I know with so much damn Dallas Cowboy football, man. Some football knowledge. Thank all y'all for coming by. Thank Space Cowboy Football News. 2 of my brothers for being on here with me, y'all. Salute to everybody that came through and supported, man. We about to get up out of here. Thank y'all for watching. Peace out.